We're standing on Pier 1 of Coast Guard Base Boston in the historic north end of Boston, overlooking the harbor, and behind us is USS Constitution at its berth at the Charlestown Navy Yard. In the 1790s, though, this was not a Coast Guard base, but actually the location of the Edmund Hartt Shipyard, the private yard that got the contract to construct USS Constitution. So it was here that the ship was built and launched in 1797. Constitution was the largest ship to ever be built in Boston, and certainly the largest to be built at the Hartt Shipyard. As a result, they had to construct a special set of ways, the ramp that the ship is built on, so that it could slide down into the harbor when construction was complete. However, Constitution was so much heavier and larger than anything built before that over its protracted construction period, the ways actually settled. And when it came time to launch the ship in September of 1797, it was too level for it to slide into the water. It slid partly down and came to a screeching halt. They tried a couple different ways to get the ship to get down into the water, but eventually were forced to wait until the next high tide in October to try again at launching the ship. So in October of 1797, on a dim, cloudy, cold day, with a lot fewer people watching than had shown up in September, Constitution was finally launched from the Hartt Shipyard, located right here on what is now Coast Guard Base Boston. So for visitors, as you come to visit USS Constitution and walk the decks in the Navy Yard where the ship has been located since 1897, you can look across the harbor and see where the ship was launched itself more than 200 years ago.